Well, we're back here with Robert Cousins, and right now we're inside the restaurant here, and I've got a lot of great looking food in front of me. Let's go ahead and start with this meat and cheese platter. What do we got here?
Well, we try to do a lot of things with our menu that are local products. This is a pretty adequate representation of that. The salami we get from Hobbers. The cheese is the two cheeses are actually from Schulzberg Creamery, and then the goat cheese is from a place that makes goat cheese in Benton. So all nice and local. We make the pickled vegetables here in-house. We don't make the crackers or the plate, but I mean everything else is kind of local. Yeah,
very nice, and it's local. And I love it when restaurants show off that local flavor. And when we talk about local flavor, and yeah, of course we're in Wisconsin, so we got to talk about cheese, but also salami. That's some good salami right there.
Yeah, we do we also get our bacon from Hobbers. Our ground beef for our hamburgers is fresh from Hobbers. When we do Bloody Marys, we have beef sticks that go in there that come from Hobbers, so we try to use them a lot for our meat products. Our bread, like on the sandwich, comes from Blue Boy Bakery in Lancaster.
Really?
We try to use, with this, we actually have a mustard that sits on the table, Martha's Mustard, which is made locally right here too.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, try to use as much of the local products as we can.
And that's great. I mean, you'd want people to leave this place and have that taste of what it is to be not only Wisconsin, but specifically this region as well. And that's great. Moving over here, so we got some wings.
Wednesdays we do wings. We don't do wings any other day of the week. You just happen to come on the right day. So we do some char grilled wings. We serve them either with just plain seasoned, or we have a house rub that has some Old Bay, some garlic, some onion. We do a ranch rub. Or for the traditionalists, we can do barbecue buffalo as well. Serve with some waffle fries. Something a little different, do some kind of a discounted wing thing on Wednesdays. It was kitschy, it rhymed, so.
Right. Wow, that's great. So grilled, not fried,
Well, they're started in the oven. They get a little flash fry to get a crisp on them, because if you try to do it on the grill, it takes forever. So they get finished on the grill.
Right.
So they just get that char flavor to them.
I love the little crunchies. So you got a couple different styles here. So that was the original, that was the house rub. And this is the more of
the zesty ranch rub.
Zesty ranch rub. Tell me, how do you guys develop your menu?
One of the things about not being a chain and not being tied to, a home office in Chattanooga or something like that is, we want to capitalize on the creativity of our human resources. Right. And if somebody in the kitchen says, hey, I got a great idea to do this, all right, let's try it. Let's see if people like it, what the heck,
Changing the menu, and I know that people will come in and they'll have their favorites, but being able to have that flexibility, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, and one of the things with us too is, we have a unique demographic in our market, which is we want to be a welcome place for the community. The community was so instrumental in getting us up and running, and we feel a true kinship and a true partnership with the community.
Sure.
That we don't want to be that tourist place that's $10 beers, and it is so unapproachable for the local community. But at the same time, we want to be able to showcase some really cool things that tourists come in and go, wow, that was really great. We don't just want to be a pizza and beer place. So we want to kind of match both of those things where approachable for the locals and the tourists.
That's great. Let's jump over to the sandwich. When I saw this sandwich come out, I said, that is a fine looking sandwich. What do we have here?
It liked you too, I saw it.
It winked at me, I saw it.
It's our Brisket Melt. It's probably one of our best selling, if not our best selling sandwich we have. Some house-made barbecue sauce, onion dill pickle. We actually cut up dill pickle pieces in there. House-made brisket. Once again, the Hobbers bread, cheese.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
And it's one of the several things on the menu. We actually use some of our IPA in the barbecue sauce. So it's one of the several things on the menu that we actually incorporate beer into.
Yeah, that's a fabulous sandwich.
Good.
And then let's jump over here to kind of a bigger entree. What do we have here?
Yeah, this is definitely something that you could share. We don't do a ton with entrees because a lot of our businesses, you got a couple hours in the day, you're coming in and out, so it's a lot of, especially during the summer, it's that 12 to 6 o'clock business.
Sure.
This is probably the biggest highlight of our entrees, though. It's our Hidden Valley chicken. This was added to the menu, I want to say, about a year ago, and everybody that's tried it has just been amazed by it.
I'm gonna jump right in here onto this mushroom. What kind of mushrooms do we have on here?
Portobello. Yeah.
So we got ourselves a piece of kind of fried chicken breast with a rice bed and vegetables.
A wild rice with some mixed vegetables in there. It's fresh chicken, not frozen. So once again, trying to stay as fresh as possible with the menu, because we're called a brew pub, so you kind of expect pub food. That's why we want to do that approachable food, but we want to do something that fresh and unique with it too, so that it's like you don't walk away and go, "Oh, I had a good burger," but you're like, "Wow, I didn't expect that."
Yeah, this is nice. It's a great blend of kind of the lighter feel with the rice and the vegetables, but then really hearty with the mushrooms, the sauce, and this fried chicken as well.
Yeah, like I said, there's 2 big pieces on there too, so it's definitely one of those you can eat and then take part home for tomorrow, or share it with somebody as well.
You got to plan ahead if you're going to eat this entire thing. I know I'm not going to be able to. Oh wow.
Yeah, we have to-go boxes. That's fine.
Robert, this has all been really great food, and all different kinds of flavors, and once again, bringing in that local flavor to it is something I always appreciate. I'm sure your guests do as well.
Absolutely. It's like I said about the local and the tourist kind of thing. One of the cool things with the history of what we do here, and how, and I keep going back to how much of a connection to the community we have. From when we built the production facility, there's a place called Southwest Opportunity Center. I don't know if you're familiar with it. They put together all of our boxes.
Wow.
Darlington Dairy Supply, which makes beer, which makes dairy equipment, stainless steel dairy equipment. When we first created this facility, we met with them and said, "Hey, how do you feel about making brewing tanks?" So we met with them with some engineers. Now they have a whole brewing portion of their business, that they're a family-owned business that have been around, I think, 35 years.
Wow.
So that kind of stuff, the local food and the local employment and stuff is really what we're all about.
Yeah, keep everything connected, but then welcome everybody in.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, Robert. This
You're
has been
welcome.
great.
Thank you for coming down.